The Rules, Privileges and Discipline Committee of Parliament and the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee were among those scheduled to conduct business today. Indeed, this went ahead to sit. However, contradiction emerged from both the committees, all emanating from the statement made by the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, last week, in effect banning the boycotting opposition members of Parliament from attending committee sessions.
They should also not be in the committees, because a committee is an extension of the House. They should not, and this one goes to the clerk, nobody who is out of the House should be allowed to travel.
The Bamunanika County Member of Parliament, Robert Ssekitoleko, found himself thrown out of the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee, where he had turned up to scrutinize the proposed Judicature Amendment Bill, which intend to increase the number of justices of the Supreme Court and those of the Court of Appeal.
So, Honourable Member, kindly take leave and let us transact the business of the committee in your absence. Thank you. Thank you.
The Member of Parliament for West Budama North East, Odoi, who was sitting in for the chairperson of the committee, indicated that the decision was based on the directive of the Speaker.
The guidance of the Speaker is binding on Parliament and its committees, and unfortunately I will not contravene the guidance of the Speaker.
My dismay, I have an official communication on my phone. Even in the morning, I got a reminder to go because of the dynamics of politics of Uganda. So you may even be at home thinking that maybe now they base on that fact and the ground that this is the situation.
Meanwhile, in the Rules Committee, there was a heated argument between the Deputy Chairperson of the committee, Charles Onen, and the legal representative of the Mityana Municipality Member of Parliament, Zaake. Arias Lukwago called for adjournment of the inquiry until such a time when his client would be able to access Parliament.
Even if the security did not interfere with his movements, definitely he would be seen to be defying the directive of the Speaker. And one of the accusations being investigated by this honorable committee against my client is, according to the record that has come out here from the witnesses who have testified before here, disrespecting the orders of the Speaker. So he wouldn't want to be in that kind of situation again.
Zaake is appearing here as a member of Parliament or as a witness. Is he coming to appear here as a member of Parliament or as a witness?
So if he is required to be here in the capacity of the witness, then he has to be here as a member of Parliament, because he's being investigated as a member of Parliament.
But Onen insisted that there was no such directive banning the boycotting opposition members of Parliament from accessing Parliament and attending the committees.
What I know, the Speaker has not suspended any member from coming. There is no written communication to any member. The clerk has not issued any statement or any letter to any member preventing or stopping such a member from attending parliamentary proceedings. To me, I think the Honourable Speaker was only threatening the privilege, the rules of privilege of the members of Parliament. That is.
Attempts by Lukwago to explain to the committee that some opposition MPs had been excluded from the legal committee resulted into a heated exchange.
Just away from the committee.
Are you also a member of that committee?
Yes.
Do you sit in that committee?
I've been there when you stood over the matter for a ruling. I have been there.
So you were collecting, rumors along the parliamentary corridor, which is not correct.
Chair, I'm giving you facts, not rumors.
You are a respectable lawyer. So avoid rumors.
Meanwhile, as all this was happening, the Appointments Committee, chaired by Anita Among, was sitting to vet Justice Elizabeth Musoke, who was recently appointed a member of the Judicial Service Commission. The leader of opposition, Matthias Mpuga, was in attendance in this committee, and although he is one of the dissenting members, was allowed to stay. The Director, Communication and Public Affairs here at Parliament, Chris Obore, indicated in a telephone call that there was no need of confusion since the boycotting MPs are only barred from transacting official business of Parliament and not when they are needed to appear as witnesses, which is the case with the Mityana Municipality Member of Parliament, Zaake.
Coming to the committee as a person is summoned by the committee. He is not coming as a part of the committee doing work. While the other ones who have been the legal stand away, they are simply saying that you have boycotted the meat. Please, you stop taking the soup too. Until that time when you say, now I've resumed eating meat.
Amidst this state of confusion, the Rules Committee still plans to sit on Tuesday to inquire into the case of misconduct that was brought against Zaake in November 2022. Jackson Onyango, NTV at Parliament.